middle of August in Princeton, and the garden is in what I would call full bloom. These are hibiscus moschutos, rose mallow hibiscus, and you know, some are, I mean, they're all the same species, but you know, some are white, some are pink with rose centers. You know, a lot of diversity there. Then we got some Pye Weed, and back there that's like Queen of the Prairie, I think it's called, Queen of the Meadow. That's already bloomed, and that's cup plants that are just coming on, and some wild senna, and here's some ironweed doing its thing. And here, this is autumn Helenium. This is one of my favorites. It looks, you see how they just kind of like tip over? I don't know what they're doing, but when they start blooming, they'll be facing back up. That's just a fun plant. I like that one. And then here's the remains. These are the seeds forming for tall meadow, or let's see, yeah, tall meadow rue. And then you have your cutleaf coneflower, shaped like a cone. And then here are the cup plants with the cups that their leaves make. And it's just a great time. Here's New England aster. That's going to bloom later. These cutleaf coneflowers are fun when they're just coming out. Each stage of the flower is just a thing of beauty, I think. Yeah, well, we have some bergamot here, and that's pretty spent. I have a couple bees. We haven't had, you know, this garden used to rock this time of year with all the pollinators, and I just haven't really seen it the last few years. Anyway, there's Virgin's Bower. That's a clematis. That's a native. You can see the leaves have teeth on them. The autumn clematis, which is not native, looks a lot like it, but blooms later and has really smooth leaves. So we got a lot of wild senna and more cutleaf coneflower. Nice stand of that. Back into the hibiscus. It's really just quite a show. You know, you always want the shorter plants along the edge, and but then these cutleaf coneflowers sprout here, and I just don't have the heart to take them out, so we got tall plants in front. Bad. That's Culver's root. It already bloomed. That's white spires. Oops, just a couple little flowers left on the Culver's root there. More Pye Weed. Yeah, here's I call it a frost aster. I try to weed a lot of those out, but they're here anyway. So anyway, this is our garden, our backyard garden. Lots of sun, lots of water. A stream flows through here. Well, used to, but now we just get a lot of runoff during rains, and that's what feeds all this beauty.